Imagine finding a simple Lincoln Memorial penny in your old coin jar and realizing it's worth thousands, even millions of dollars. Sounds unbelievable, right? But it's true. Some of these ordinary-looking pennies hide shocking secrets that have made collectors go wild and auctions break records. From rare minting errors to hidden dates and mysterious designs, these tiny copper coins have turned lucky finders into overnight millionaires. In this video, we're uncovering the 5 most valuable Lincoln Memorial pennies ever discovered, each one with a story more surprising than the last. So grab your coin collection, because by the end of this video, you might just want to check your pocket change. One of these rare treasures could be sitting right in your hands. The Lincoln Memorial penny carries one of the richest histories in American coinage. It was first introduced in 1959 to celebrate the 150th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Before that, the Lincoln cent had featured wheat ears on the reverse since 1909, the first U.S. coin to ever show a real person, designed by Victor David Brenner. In 1959, the U.S. Mint replaced the wheat design with the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing national unity and Lincoln's lasting legacy. The new reverse was created by Frank Gasparo, who captured the famous Washington, D.C. monument in remarkable detail, even including a tiny image of Lincoln inside the memorial, making this penny the only U.S. coin to depict the same person on both sides. The Lincoln Memorial cent remained in circulation until 2008, making it one of the longest-running coin designs in U.S. history. Over those decades, the coin saw major changes, most notably in 1982, when its composition shifted from 95% copper to mostly zinc. While billions of these pennies were minted, a few rare varieties and minting errors turned out to be worth thousands or even millions of dollars today. From double dies to wide AMs and special mint marks, these rare coins tell a story of craftsmanship, history, and hidden fortune. The Lincoln Memorial penny isn't just a coin. It's a tribute to Abraham Lincoln's enduring legacy and proof that even the smallest piece of change can hold an extraordinary secret. Now we will talk about one of the most mysterious and talked about coins among collectors, the 1993 no-mint mark black Lincoln Memorial penny. At first, it may look like just an old, discolored cent, but this coin has shocked many collectors and auction watchers with its rare appearance and surprisingly high value. The 1993 penny was minted in Philadelphia, where coins are made without a mint mark, so the no mint mark part is normal. But what makes this coin truly stand out is its unusual black color and sometimes unique minting characteristics. The black tone can be caused by minting plancher errors, improper annealing or natural oxidation, which gives it a deep, dark, and striking appearance unlike any regular penny. When such a coin is found in uncirculated or near-perfect condition, it becomes extremely desirable among collectors. At major auctions, a 1993 no-mint mark, Lincoln penny graded MS-68. Red has sold for as high as $7,200, while special toned or black variants with exceptional eye appeal have reportedly fetched prices up to $10,000 or more depending on rarity, condition, and buyer demand. Even lower-graded versions in mint condition can sell between $500 to $1,000. So if you ever come across a 1993 black-colored Lincoln Memorial penny with no mint mark, don't overlook it. What seems like a dull, burnt coin might actually be a rare minting masterpiece worth thousands of dollars. Always have such coins evaluated by professional grading services like pcgs or NGC, because your simple-looking penny could be hiding a $10,000 surprise in plain sight. Now we will talk about one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the entire Lincoln Memorial series, the 1992 Lincoln Memorial penny, a coin that looks completely ordinary at first but hides one of the most incredible and expensive design errors ever discovered. This small mistake by the U.S. Mint created a coin that has sold for tens of thousands of dollars, and the story behind it is simply amazing. In 1992, the United States Mint struck billions of Lincoln Memorial cents at both the Philadelphia no mint mark and Denver D mints. Everything seemed normal, same design, same composition, and same process as previous years. But a rare mix-up of dies created something special. The Mint accidentally used a proof reverse die, the one intended for 1993 proof coins, on a small batch of regular business strike pennies. This proof reverse had a subtle design difference. The letters A and M in the word America on the reverse were placed much closer together, almost touching each other. This variety became known as the 1992 close AM penny Siren for collectors. That small spacing error changed everything. Normally, the 1992 penny has what's called a wide AM, where there's a clear gap between the A and the M. But the close AM variety is extremely rare. Only a handful are known to exist, both from the Philadelphia Mint and the Denver Mint. When the first few examples surfaced in the late 1990s, collectors couldn't believe it. Auction prices quickly skyrocketed. One 1992 close AM penny in nearly perfect MS67 red condition sold for around $20,000, while a 1992 D close AM in similar high-grade shattered expectations, reaching over $30,000. Even lightly circulated examples, if verified by grading companies like pcgs or NGC, have sold for $2,000 to $5,000, depending on eye appeal and detail. The reason this penny is so valuable is simple. It wasn't supposed to exist. It's a transition variety, a coin that accidentally mixed two different designs between consecutive years. Collectors love these kinds of mistakes because they represent a moment in history when precision at the mint briefly slipped, creating a one-in-a-million treasure. So next time you go through your pocket change or coin jar, take a closer look at any 1992 or 1992 D penny you find. Flip it over and check the word America. If the A and M are almost touching, congratulations. You might be holding one of the rarest and most valuable Lincoln Memorial pennies ever struck, potentially worth $25,000 to $30,000 or more. Have you ever looked closely at the tiny details on your coins, like the letters or spacing? You never know. A small difference that most people ignore could turn out to be the discovery of a lifetime. Now we will talk about the 1991 Lincoln Memorial penny, a coin that may seem completely ordinary at first glance, but has some rare surprises that have made certain examples worth thousands of dollars. While billions of 1991 pennies were minted and most are only worth their face value, a few rare error varieties and high-grade examples have shocked collectors with incredible auction prices. The 1991 penny was struck at 3 locations: Philadelphia, no mint mark, Denver, D, and San Francisco, S for proof coins. Like the coins before it, it features Victor David, Brenner's portrait of Abraham, Lincoln on the obverse, and Frank Gasparo's Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. By this time, the U.S. Mint was striking pennies primarily with a zinc core and thin copper plating, a change made in 1982 due to the rising cost of copper. Now, here's where things get interesting. Among the billions minted, a few rare error pennies from 1991 have been discovered, including off-center strikes, double dies, and die cracks that make them unique and collectible. Some of these errors are dramatic, with visible doubling on the lettering Liberty, the date 1991, or the words "In God We Trust." These kinds of errors are highly sought after and can dramatically increase a coin's value. At major auctions, a 1991 Lincoln penny in mint state 68, red condition with no visible marks and full brilliant color, has sold for around $4,500, while coins with strong minting errors or perfect proof like surfaces have fetched $7,000 to $9,000. Even unusual color variations, like naturally dark-toned or black pennies caused by minting issues, can sometimes attract collectors and sell for hundreds of dollars. The 1991 S-proof penny also holds value when found in perfect PR70 deep cameo condition, where it can reach up to $1,500 or more, depending on certification and market demand. So before you overlook a 1991 penny, take a closer look. Check for doubling, off-center designs, or striking issues. A small flaw or unusual shine might mean you're holding a coin worth thousands of dollars. Have you ever found a coin with a strange mark, doubling, or shine that looked different from the rest? What if it turns out your old 1991 penny is worth $5,000 or more? Would you keep it or sell it? Now we will talk about the 1989 Lincoln Memorial penny, a coin that billions of Americans have used in daily life. Yet a few rare examples have turned out to be extremely valuable, selling for thousands of dollars at major auctions. Though it may look like just another common cent, the 1989 penny hides several fascinating minting details and rare varieties that make it a real treasure for collectors. The 1989 penny was minted at 2 primary locations: the Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, and the Denver Mint, marked D. More than 12 billion pennies were produced that year, making it one of the highest mintages in Lincoln cent history. Designed by Victor David Brenner, obverse, and Frank Gasparo, reverse, it continued the long tradition of honoring President Abraham Lincoln and the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the back. By this time, the U.S. Mint was using the zinc core with copper plating, a composition introduced in 1982, giving the coins a bright, shiny red finish when new. However, among these billions of coins, a few rare and valuable, ones stand out because of minting, errors, and high-grade conditions. Some of the most valuable 1989 pennies include double-die obverse errors, where the date 1989 or the word liberty appears slightly doubled under magnification. Off-center strikes, where the design is visibly misaligned, sometimes missing parts of the rim. Clipped planche errors, where a small piece of the coin's edge is missing due to a minting mishap. These rare mistakes make the coin extremely collectible. At auctions, a 1989D Lincoln penny graded MS-68, red, near perfect condition, has sold for up to $5,000, while rare error coins in top condition have fetched $7,000 to $10,000, depending on rarity and visual appeal. Even proof-like examples are toned, coins with natural rainbow or dark patina can attract collector interest for hundreds of dollars. The key to spotting a valuable 1989 penny is condition and uniqueness, flawless surfaces, brilliant red color, or dramatic. Mint errors can all turn an ordinary-looking coin into a rare find worth thousands. So before you toss your 1989 pennies into a jar, take a closer look. That small, shiny cent might be one of the rare survivors worth a fortune. Now we will talk about one of the most historic and fascinating coins of the 1970s, the 1976 Lincoln Memorial penny. While at first glance it may look like a regular cent, the story behind this coin, its minting variations, and a few extremely rare errors, make it a piece that every collector should pay attention to. Some examples of the 1976 penny have sold for thousands of dollars, proving that even an ordinary-looking coin can hold extraordinary value. The year 1976 was special for the United States. It marked the bicentennial, or the 200th anniversary of American independence, although other coins like the quarter, half dollar, and dollar featured special bicentennial designs with the 1776-1976 dual date. The Lincoln penny kept its traditional look with Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Designed by Victor David Brenner and Frank Gasparo, respectively, the 1976 penny was minted at the Philadelphia No Mint Mark and Denver D Mints. The composition was still 95% copper and 5% zinc, giving it a heavier feel compared to modern zinc cents. While billions were produced, making most examples worth just 1 cent, a few rare errors and perfect condition coins stand out dramatically. Collectors hunt for varieties such as double die obverse DDO, where the date 1976 or the words liberty and in God we trust appear slightly doubled under magnification. Off-center strikes, coins where Lincoln's image or lettering is misaligned, sometimes showing a blank crescent along the rim. Clipped planche errors, where a portion of the coin's edge is missing due to a minting mishap. Die cracks and cuds, raised lines, or blobs caused by worn dies, which are rare and collectible. These errors can significantly raise a coin's value. A 1976, Lincoln penny with a strong double die error, or in mint state 68. Red condition has sold for $3,000 to $5,000, while dramatic off-center or clipped planche errors have gone for $7,000 or even more at specialized auctions. Even a regular 1976 penny in flawless, bright red uncirculated condition can bring $50 to $200, depending on grading and eye appeal. So next time you find a 1976 penny, look closely, especially at the date, lettering, and edges. You might discover a rare minting mistake that turns a simple 1-cent coin into a collector's dream. And that brings us to the end of today's video, where we uncovered some of the most rare, surprising, and valuable Lincoln Memorial pennies that turned ordinary change into small fortunes. From the mysterious 1993 black penny to the 1992 close AM and other legendary errors, each coin reminds us that even the smallest piece of metal can carry history, mystery, and incredible value. So next time you empty your pocket or open your old coin jar, look closely, and that 1 cent could be worth thousands or even millions. Never underestimate the power of a penny, and because behind every one of them, there might be a hidden treasure waiting to be found. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss our upcoming deep dives into the world's rarest and most valuable coins. In our next video, we'll explore another VIP coin, One that shocked collectors with its unbelievable auction price and hidden minting story. You won't want to miss it. Till then, keep collecting, keep discovering, and always remember, the next big treasure might already be in your pocket.